Hi guys, welcome to another trading brief with me. Before we start guys, like always, I want to thank you guys for joining here. If you have any question, feel free guys to write it in the chat box on the YouTube or on the website inside of the members area. I'll try to answer everything. We're going to see like what we have from the news. Like this week we have a little bit more data coming from all around the world compared to the last week. So expecting a little bit more market momentum. So we have interest rate coming from Australia tomorrow. Also inflation data from US, something that can move the market. Unemployment data from the UK. So tomorrow definitely we should see some market momentum. Wednesday is nothing really. Thursday we have the GDP from UK and PPI from the US. Also Friday GDP from Japan, retail sales from China, US also have the retail sales. So definitely not crazy amount of the data, but we have decent amount of the news at the moment. I check the market and what's market doing today. Not 100% sure. We have some spike here at the opening on Friday, but I believe it's more data feed error compared to anything else. I don't expect anything new, anything different compared to the last week. So expecting to see a little bit more bullish momentum here. Ideally 99 will be that next area of resistance to focus on. Today at least it was bullish so far. The same thing apply to the Euro USD, just the inverse part. As you can see, the market started to move lower. We are looking for a push down. Ideally the equal X. So equal X come at where? 150.92. So definitely that's that short-term support I want to see. From there, maybe picking up alongside is not that bad idea, but short term I'm more bearish, so let's see. I would rather look for a short place today compared to the long trades. Similar story goes in the pound dollar, where we are seeing that market is pushing lower, expecting to see some sort of a recovery during this week at least to 38.2 of this entire move from the last week. So let's see the ideal support and levels that we can target for this week: 133.49, so 133.50, down to 133.08, so 133. This is definitely the next expected range here. In terms of the trading, looking for a 5-3 setups on a smaller time frame is not that bad idea. We go on the smaller time frame. We are seeing that this move is looking more impulsive than corrective. Not yet, but we are seeing a strong market momentum towards the downside. So possible 5-leg move incoming. So pullback plays are not that bad ideas. Just make sure to use that high over here at 134.76 as your potential invalidation point. That's all that you really need to worry about. Also, we have the Aussie dollar not moving much. We managed to crack this support. Market moving down, expecting to see a push down. Of course, we have news coming tomorrow, but if you are looking at this move, how the market looks more bearish. Moves are choppy. This channel looks, this ugly flag looks completed. Market should move us down. I'm not going to say very much, especially since we have the rates coming on tomorrow, but what I want to focus till the rates 64.89, definitely the first area of interest for me. After that we can focus on the equal X, the slightly below, so around 64.80. So that's what we want to see. Like in terms of trading, pullback plays can work out. It seems that Aussie right now is failing to create any high, and it's, for me, it's a low resistance day because we are seeing a more lower highs and lower lows in place. So pullback plays well. That idea hold that we are going to see more lower lows, lower highs, is not that bad approach. Dollar CAD also showing us some bullish momentum at the moment. And we took the equal X, that's all I cared about, but the more I'm looking at this chart, the more this feels like we are going to hit the 1618, and with the Aussie dollar pushing straight lower, definitely focus at the dollar CAD should be at this 138.10 area. So pullback plays can work only day trades, guys. I'm considering this entire move from last week as some sort of a flag. I'm looking to see a more bullish movement. Dollar yen, we were right, looking fine. Here are the parts. We were okay with the dollar yen last week, worked out fine. But we are close to that equal X, and when you start counting, you have that ugly, but you have 5 leg moves from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I would rather like to see a push lower and look for a sell from there compared to the buy right now. But maybe in Euro Yen, we have a better trading opportunity. And I'm saying just because right now we have a decent 3 leg move. We are counting this as A, B, and C. We know that if we are right on the count, we should take 172.38. So I don't care about anything else, but we want to see the wave C breaking above the ending point of the wave A, and that's why I prefer, at least for today, to see if there are a chance to take some trades on the long side. For example, if this part here turn to a flag, I want to try some small position while using that 171.60 as my short-term invalidation point. So not saying that you should be looking to buy right now, but if you see some sort of a confirmation from your side, and I don't care what that confirmation is going to be, if you're going to use a supplier demand or some support or some formation, I don't care, but you need to see some sort of a confirmation that will give you that entry opportunity. So why not? Like, I like it more now compared to the last week when I was more forcing a dollar yen, because dollar yen was much better compared to the euro yen, and right now I prefer the euro yen more. Of course, if setup appears, I'm taking this part. Also, here is definitely one of my favorite plays for this week, and that's definitely a goal. We're finally seeing some bearish momentum in the wave 2. We're close to the 50%, but how market structure look? I really believe that we are going to see something like this and even a deeper pullback before we move higher. But I want to see it. I want to track. Like I have it on one of my screens, and I'll keep it open for this entire week and try to look at any bullish opportunity to try to catch this part up. We've been waiting for gold for a while now. It's been doing what we want, so why not? I really believe that gold can be a decent opportunity even as a swing trader or a day trader. It really doesn't matter. You can try to find something for everyone. Silver, still not that ideal. If you ask me, it's still more bearish than bullish. The price action is choppier compared to gold, and that's why I would prefer gold. Here I wouldn't play anything. Crypto, time what we want. You can start counting this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still expecting to see price higher. Question remains like if F3 is over or not. We need to make it a little bit smaller degree to make more sense. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we get a decent pullback, like formation wise, fine, we're trying to get into long positions one more time. I'm just looking to get a new high, that's all. But I prefer that entry from the last week, if you ask me. The only thing that we change needs to be set for Ethereum, because we took the high, so you can't go with the idea of a triangle anymore. We need to switch to that alternate view. So 1, 2, looking at this as a potential wave 3. We draw a Fibo, equal X come around 460. So from there, that's going to be our short-term target, but definitely even looking for a 5k and higher levels is a good option. Right now I don't need a deep pullback. All I hear is going to be some sort of a pullback plays, and that's all. So any pullback play can work out, so why not? On a smaller degree, I'm counting this as 1, 2, 3, so looking for 4 and 5. So you can also use that in your advantage. Any pullback play can work out. Don't go crazy, don't target something unrealistic, but definitely Ethereum, Bitcoin can be fine, especially Ethereum right now. If you look at the Nasdaq continue to move higher. We are close to hitting the new high. Definitely more bullish. I would just focus on that new high, nothing else. Some day trade, smaller time frames, like 5 minutes. That's all. But definitely looking nice so far. We're going to see how market will open, but at the moment, even if you see a pullback, I'm fine with that. I like it. I really love Nasdaq this week. Also DAX returned from the 618, so we are officially in the wave E. For my UK trading, definitely I'm looking at this as the best possible play. Compare the wave E with the wave C. We get that 618 come around 2360. But even everything really for me, everything below that 50% of the D will be enough for me to start thinking about the long. Even right now, like a smaller move is fine, but I want to see like, because we are not in that, we are in a premium pricing. It's too high for me to buy right now. I would love to see at least that 50% before I start looking for the buys. But I really like how everything looks. So for this week, definitely, we don't have maybe many options to focus, but definitely something that should be worth thinking, considering. From the FX side, Euro Yen can be fine. Euro USD can be fine. Definitely gold, Bitcoin, Ethereum, fine. Indices, both Nasdaq and DAX should be fine. So we have plenty of options. Like we said, we have a decent amount of news coming this week, so that can also impact the market nicely. So why not? Let's see how market will go, and we'll pick the game plan up from tomorrow. We are not going to work this week on Friday since I won't be in the office, but we are going to work from every single day. So 4 days sessions this week. Enjoy your trading, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.